Alright, so say una wanna watch that match for television, different from also watch the match for inside stadium. A lot of now no really know where they go on. Let me give you an insight, right? They more come pick people where won't blame. Now, there were 65,000 people inside that stadium yesterday. And no one exaggerates, man just dash Nigeria 5,000, even though Nigerians were not up to 5,000, but we'll give them 5,000, right? You see inside that field, if Nigeria hold ball, it go be as if made the stadium fall. Now yesterday now I finally know the meaning of home advantage. I swear it go be as if the stadium go fall. But then again, Nigerian players still kept their composure, especially when that ball got to Kevin Bassey or Ifunabali Hobo. You go see say Nigerians they tame them down. If Nigeria hold ball, go but if you reach Bassey go container. Abali go Wulam, then that their voice will come low. Then if you call the push attack, if you just touch Adams or see anybody look man, but they still try. Now, with the person when I go blame yesterday, I'm going to blame the coach. Not entirely. There were some players that were lacking confidence. Players like Onyedika. He was lacking confidence. If they give him the ball, it's either I pass the ball to them or he throws it outside. For some reason, he was lacking confidence. You know, person where they play for Club Brugge. You play away matches. You play away matches. When they play for Belgium, now they go play away and they do the same thing. I don't know what happened to him yesterday. I was surprised to think that I don't use Onyedika brag. I was surprised. Onyedika did not complete. He did not even complete up to 5 passes yesterday, and he will always take the ball to the back. Always. Always. I will say, okay, yes, maybe he didn't have the confidence because there was so much pressure. At the time, you say stadium, they be as if you want for. Do you understand? So the coach was supposed to change it earlier. He let him play till 80-something minutes. First of all, I blame the coach.
So he said he blamed the coach. Even me at some point in that game, I was like, we have to play. What is it called? We have to make changes. We have to substitute, especially Arco, because if you observe, Arco, was missing the game. He was missing the game. Sometimes he wants to make passes, he make the wrong passes. He does not release the ball on time. So I was like, we have to make changes. We have to make changes. So it took time before the coach make changes. And what VDM is saying there is valid. I agree with him there. So the game is done already. So we believe next time Nigeria will do better and will win the Afcon. But I will say that I believe Nigeria did very well. Right, we played very well, considering the fact that we played against Morocco, the host nations, and Morocco, is a quality team. They play good football, right? If you have been watching the Morocco, the team, their previous games, you observe that anytime their opponent, is with the ball, they always attack that opponent, right, to ensure they win the ball back. So if you observe the way they played against Nigeria yesterday, they didn't really come all out to play against Nigeria. At some point they will withdraw, then they will come out again, withdraw. I believe, because of the likes of Osimhen, Lookman, so they had to keep those people in check, because when they come out, Nigeria can use counter and score goals, right? So I believe Nigeria did well. Morocco, they did well also, but many of us were not really okay with some things that happened, the officiating of the game. What is really shocking to me is that Bassey's yellow card, because he's supposed to play for us against Egypt, right, in the 3rd place. But now he has yellow card and he's not going to feature in that game. That is just my pain, because that guy is our best defender, in this tournament. So I'm just pained that he's not going to be playing for us. Somebody who is going to hold Mamouche, what is his name, Mohamed Salah, right? So that's just my pain. So I still believe Nigeria can still do well with Ajayi and other persons that are going to be playing, in the absence of Bassey. So that yellow card, I don't understand. Is it that the referee did not see where Brahim Diaz was dragging his shirt? Is it that he did not see that? Because Brahim Diaz was trying to drag his shirt, then all of a sudden, I don't know if Bassey's hand, touched him when he was, running for the ball, and Brahim Diaz fell to the ground, and it was a yellow card for Bassey. I don't understand. I don't understand. And going through Twitter this morning, I'm seeing news that many Nigerians they have gone to report the referee's Instagram account, and his Instagram account has been, restricted. I'm really, really surprised. And also about Chukwu Eze, right? He missed the penalty. Yes, there are some people who, when they play their penalty, they are very calm. One of those people, we have the likes of I don't know, is it? Yeah, I believe there are some people. I'm just trying to remember this person's name. There are some people when they want to play the penalty, they walk slowly. They walk slowly, and when they get there, they just kick the penalty. I don't know if Hazard plays his own. Is it Hazard or Neymar? There are some people they walk slowly, then they take their penalty. I believe that is what Chukwueze was trying to do. But the way he kicked the ball, it was just too calm. Even though you want to walk and play take the penalty, but apply force to that ball. Apply force. I was really, really surprised. And after the game, I saw that he was crying, and the football, his teammates were trying to cheer him up. And now Nigerians, they are roasting him the way they were roasting what's his name? Iwobi. The way they were roasting Iwobi in the last Afcon, he didn't really do well then, but this Afcon he did very well, and that is the same thing Chukwueze is passing through right now. And I watched an interview where in Fulham, where somebody asked them the expectation for the Afcon, and then Bassi said, "We'll do it again. We'll do it again." Chukwueze even came, Chukwueze was like saying, "Do what again? Did we win it the last time? This one we are going to win it." So I'm just surprised that but he's not the only one that missed the penalty. Even Bruno missed the penalty. So many people, they are dragging him, right? But they are not dragging Bruno, right? Because Bruno did very well in that game. Bruno was walking. He was trying to mark Brahim Diaz, and at the same time, what's his name? Hakimi. Even before the game started, I said Bruno is going to do a lot of work in this game. And I believe he did very well. Brahim Diaz, throughout this game, he had been scoring in all, I think all the previous games before Nigeria, he scored in all of the games. Only Nigeria, he could not score a goal. So Bruno did very well in silencing, Brahim Diaz. Even though Brahim Diaz, tried to do some things, but Bruno did very well. So we are not blame. I think the reason why many of us we are blaming Chukwueze is because they brought him in to come and take the penalty. Right, so when he came in, the way he even played the penalty, he didn't even play in the game. They just brought him in when it was 1 minute, to the end of the game, then to take penalty. But it is what it is. So we should all celebrate, Nigeria, because they did very well. Morocco is just a solid team. So what we should be doing now, we should be preparing on how we can defeat Egypt. You all know Egypt is a solid team. So see you in my next video. I believe you like this video, so do it to subscribe, turn your notification bell. Whenever I post new videos, factual event, we talk about history here, we talk about factual events, and I provide insight, right? So do what to subscribe, like this video, then see you in my next video.